Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Depends on the location of yours. Please accept one of these greetings. We are pleased to have you at the conference on managing tourism across continents, tourism for a better world. This amazing virtual conference is being held by the Association of Turkish Tourism Academics, well known as TUADER, with the support of leading universities in Turkey and in collaboration with worldwide prominent and respectful scientists and academics from the hospitality and tourism field. It's a great honor and pleasure to invite Professor Muzaffer Uysal from the University of Massachusetts Amherst to deliver his opening speech.
Thank you, Dr. Seden Doğan. Actually, Seden has just made it back 2 days ago from the USA. I'm sure she is still jet-lagged. 34 hours flight for her. Who would have thought that we would have a major international conference where participants could not suffer from a long trip or jet lag and bring so many of us together virtually from different parts of the globe, while still sitting in our own comfortable space. Perhaps your favorite pet is in the same room as you, but I can tell you that we would have enjoyed the venue in Antalya, hopefully in the very near future. Yes, good evening, good morning to you. As Seden mentioned, I am Muzaffer Muza Uysal, chair of the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management at the Eisenberg School of Management at UMass Amherst. Along with my friend, Professor Orhan İçöz, we are serving as co-chairs of the conference, MidCom, Managing Tourism Across Continents for a Better World. We all know that things develop pretty fast for the worse, unfortunately, after mid-March 2020. I think we have heard enough of the virus's consequences affecting all aspects of our life. Mobility and travel around the world has come to a halt. And as a result, many events and meetings were canceled or postponed indefinitely. I think our industry is hit the hardest nationally and globally. This conference was not immune from that virus either. The virus did not stop the conference organizing committee from holding this conference virtually. On the contrary, after a few Zoom meetings, the committee was rejuvenated and moved forward quickly and efficiently to realize the conference. This morning in Turkey, there was also an opening session in Turkish where Professor İçöz and Professor Muharrem Tuna welcomed the conference participants. Let me take a few minutes to thank Professor Tuna, President of the Association of Turkish Tourism Academics, TUADER, who was the brainchild of this conference with his dedicated and committed team of individuals. No matter what happens, they will put on the best conference together. Without his vision and collaborative efforts, this conference would have not taken place today. Professor Tuna and Dr. Alaaddin Bashoda were busy around the clock to get things moving forward with the conference. Believe me, these two individuals kept us on our toes. Thanks, Dr. Tuna and Dr. Bashoda. No question, Dr. Alaaddin Bashoda has been the right arm of this conference. Early on in the preparation phase of the conference, the goal centered around bringing as many international tourism scholars as we could so that we would create a platform where academicians share their ideas, establish new research networks for future studies in order to create a better world for all of us. But we are not sure of the conference title or slogan for it. As ideas were shared and discussed, one of our good friends and esteemed colleague, Professor Levent Altınay at Oxford Brookes University, had a great suggestion. Thus, we had the title for the conference, Managing Tourism Across Continents. So we added Tourism for a Better World. What a fitting title and slogan for the conference. Perfect. Although the MidCon conference is being held for the first time, it has generated a great deal of both national and international attention. This has resulted in a submission of over 340 papers for presentation in the planned process, over 200 of which were found suitable for presentation and are included in the conference book or e-conference proceedings. The uncertainty created by COVID-19 resulted in a withdrawal of 8 papers from the list of accepted papers. Of 210 some papers, 65 are written in English and 145 some in Turkish. Both of these papers made the conference book proceedings. The scopes of these papers are various and mostly fall under the realm of tourism discipline. The conference program was organized by taking multidisciplinary aspect of tourism into consideration. We will have a bit more specific info on all this at the closing session on the 4th, last day of our conference. I know that Sedin is anxious to introduce our moderator, a friend and a colleague, Professor Ebru Günlü Küçükaltan, so that Professor Küçükaltan can get on with the plenary session panel with our keynote speakers. Let me take a minute to say a few words without spoiling the introduction of the panelists. Professor Ichöz and I are delighted that we have 5 outstanding academicians working at major universities in 4 different countries who have made very important contributions to the field of tourism and hospitality with their research and publications. We, as the organizing committee of the conference, are honored by their acceptance of our invitation to participate as keynote speakers. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend our warm welcome to them. Thank you, Nina, Serena, Tanya, Joe, and Jihan for being with us. Last but not least, it is not an easy task to carry out such a large virtual conference on a scale that is huge in terms of scope and coverage with its technical challenges. As indicated, the conference is organized and held by the Association of Turkish Tourism Academics, TUADER, with the support of leading universities in Turkey and also outside of Turkey, and in collaboration with world-renowned tourism scientists and scholars. We are also proud to have Hotel Linkage as our IT sponsor that provides this online conference's entire technological infrastructure. Hotel Linkage is a leading name within the hospitality industry to offer hoteliers complete hospitality solutions. We would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Erhan Kaya, President of Business Development and Marketing at Hotel Linkage, and the entire Hotel Linkage Istanbul office for their help and making the virtual conference platform workable. Excellent job, there is no question about that. Again, welcome to this MidCon virtual conference. Enjoy the panels and sessions. We hope to see you all again at the closing session. Thank you all. So I'd like to turn the floor now back to Dr. Seden Doğan.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for your speech. Dear audience, we will start the plenary session in just 5 minutes. We invite you to join this session to listen to the interesting and informative presentation of our invited keynote speakers. Thank you.